Good evening, everybody. My name is Chairman Decco of the East Haven Town Council. I'd like to welcome you all to the annual Mayor's State of the Town Address and Budget Address. Call the meeting to order at 7:32. Roberta, may I have a roll call, please? Here. Thank you so much. May I ask everyone to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I don't see a flag anywhere, but I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge all of the department heads that have come, the members of the public, the elected officials, Town Council, Board of Finance, Board of Ed. I see a couple of members out there. I really can't see anybody, so I'm sorry. I don't want to call anybody out because I can't see. But tonight is a very exciting night for East Haven. I'm sure we'll hear a lot of what the mayor has to say and where he's going to take us this next year. So thank you all for coming. Thank the Town Council, and wish you guys a lot of good luck this coming year. We're going to have a busy month. So without further ado, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce my friend and a true friend of East Haven, Mayor Joseph Carfora.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So before I go on, I'd like everyone to stand up. So with all the number of matters that are going on in this crazy world we live in, I'd like everyone to, to give a moment of silence for the tragic events, that happened last night in, Baltimore. So let's show a good East Haven support for that. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to try and make it through this speech. I practiced today, and I'm getting over a little bronchitis, so I hope my voice lasts. But thank you again, Mr. Chairman and Mr. Vice Chairman, members of the Town Council, our Town Clerk, Lisa Balter, and members of the Board of Education Chair, Superintendent of Schools Erica Forty, State Representative Joe Zullo, members of the Board of Finance, our town department heads, town employees, and of course the taxpayers of the town of East Haven. Welcome, everyone. As your mayor, it is both a great honor and a responsibility to stand before you tonight. The state of the town provides us with an opportunity to reflect on our progress, address our challenges, and chart a course for the future of our community. The state of our town is one of growth, but also one of real determination to overcome a period of neglect as we tackle projects that were previously ignored. It is critical that we confront the harsh realities of our past to fully appreciate the strides that we have made and the challenges that lie ahead, but also the actual reality that municipalities, just like households, are not immune from the current economic climate, that so many of us have economic battles that start right from our homes. As I have said from the very beginning, the previous administration turned a blind eye to the pressing needs of our town. And as your mayor, I have not, and I will not do that. nor will I stand for it. I am willing to make the tough decisions. And we face increases in municipal contracts, defending and paying for lawsuits, and most notably, one Barberry versus Joseph Maturo, the quarry lawsuit that dates back to 2016, and for which a court has found the town responsible, plus numerous unfunded mandates. So there is no confusion. An unfunded mandate refers to regulations or other requirements imposed by a higher level of government onto a lower one, us. So that is the federal government or the state of Connecticut onto us. And we have seen a number of them imposed on the town of East Haven. From new employee pension requirements, affordable housing guidelines, fair rent commission requirements, and most notably, the Police Accountability Act. These things cost local municipalities money, and while some are needed, those that are essential should be phased in, or funding should be provided by the forced obligations. These clearly impact our bottom line, but they are often impossible to plan for when we are not provided any warning. In that light, I will speak about Tweed New Haven Airport expansion. Some might also identify this expansion as an attempted unfunded mandate. Tweed and the City of New Haven and the FAA are attempting to move forward as though the interests of our town do not exist. We, along with Save Our Sound, have appealed that December 2023 FAA decision that this project will have no significant impact. Bluntly, the proposed action has already had a significant impact on our community. We have spent significant amounts of money on experts to defend and to protect the interests of East Haven. How can anyone reason that placing a close to $200 million facility in the middle of wetlands, plus approximately 6,000 parking spaces, will have no significant impact? Nothing offered in this decision is fair or equitable to the town of East Haven. It does not address the host of issues that a project of this magnitude presents to our community. And we will fight for fundamental and equitable fairness. The failure to invest in our town's infrastructure, its services, and meeting its contractual obligations and defending its interests against lawsuits and appealing those that were left to us forces me to comfort the reality of our situation. Our mill rate must increase by 2.05 mills. Some might ask, why now? Some may also ask, why not use our fund balance, which have grown from $2.8 million when I took office to $8.3 million as of June 30th, 2023. Because over the last 4 years, we had to rebuild not only our financial well-being, but also our reputation, which has led Standard & Poor's global ratings to shed a very positive light on our plan and its execution. Let's be clear, never raising taxes may sound appealing in theory, but in practice, it's a recipe for disaster. Our responsible plan and its honest execution not only reflect our prudent fiscal policies, but has also resulted in an upgrade in our credit rating from A negative to A stable and currently to A positive. Shortcuts by using one-time and short-sighted payments from our fund balance are not responsible. Our continued growth is dependent upon responsible leadership and ensure a stable future for generations to come. As we move forward, let us remember that the true measure of our success lies not in our ability to avoid challenges, but in our resilience in the face of adversity. So let us embrace the opportunities that lie before us and continue to build a community that we can all be proud of and call home. The signs of our progress are everywhere. So let me start by the police department. In an environment where it is increasingly more difficult to become a police officer, our law enforcement officers, they work daily to ensure the safety and well-being of our community. While under the leadership of Chief Edward Lennon and Deputy Chief Pat Tracy, there has been a number of milestones. They also face challenges from mandates included in the Police Accountability Act, and they work hard every day to overcome those costs of running a quality police department. For example, at one time it cost less than $40,000 to properly outfit a single police car. That same vehicle today now costs $60,000 to do the same thing. I am pleased to announce that the EHPD has been reaccredited by the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, which is called CALEA, for a second consecutive 4-year term. And this prestigious recognition reflects our department's commitment to maintaining the highest standards of professionalism and excellence in law enforcement. But like many other issues related to the police accountability, the state now requires more accreditation, but it does not provide funding assistance to offset the administrative burdens that these mandates create. So while I have no doubt that our department will acquire what is necessary, we are forced to fund another position just to handle the paperwork that goes along with it. It is challenging. In this challenging environment, our police officers work to secure grants that enable us to enhance our capabilities and services. One example is the state ARPA Auto Theft and Violence Prevention Grant that's totaling $35,000. It's facilitated the implementation of our pursuit prevention program with the severe restrictions that are placed on pursuit polices. This is an important and vital funding source. Investments in technology such as the installation of state-of-the-art dash cameras with LPR technology in all patrol vehicles demonstrate our commitment to leveraging innovative solutions to enhance public safety. Furthermore, the EHPD has continued to foster community engagement through events such as our inaugural Battle of the Havens. It's a charity hockey game against our cops and against the New Haven PD. And our ongoing participation in the Battle of the Badges softball tournament, where the East Haven PD proudly retained their championship title for the second consecutive year. We are actively training our firefighters to hopefully win one. Matt Marcarelli? No? As we look ahead, the East Haven Police Department remains dedicated to serving and protecting our community with integrity, professionalism, and compassion. And I remain committed to making sure that they have the tools to do their jobs. Next is the East Haven Fire Department. In 2023, our fire department responded to over 6,400 calls for service. And it was led by Chief Matt Marcarelli and Assistant Chief Chris Rosa. Those numbers emphasize the dedication and commitment of our firefighters to ensuring the safety and well-being of our residents. But like the obstacles that our police department have, our fire department also is impacted by state and federal unfunded mandates. An example is that the Connecticut Fire Safety Code, it requires that our fire marshal inspect every occupancy with the exception of 1 and 2 family dwellings annually. Despite knowing that most fire marshals have limited assistance, it's thereby making it nearly impossible to comply with. We certainly understand the occupancies should be inspected. Forcing communities our size to do so without providing funding support is simply not reasonable. We did expand our firefighting force, hiring a new firefighter paramedic who is currently undergoing rigorous training at the academy. This and future additions to the force will further bolster our emergency response capabilities and enhance our ability to serve our community in times of need. Through careful fiscal stewardship and strategic foresight and just plain hard work, Chief Marcarelli has secured funding for essential equipment, including the acquisition of 5 Lucas CPR compression machines and 5 video scopes. And this investment made possible through the Assistance to Firefighter grant, amounting to $110,000. Thank you, Chief. This will significantly enhance our emergency medical services and improve outcomes for those in critical condition. In line with our commitment to maintaining state-of-the-art facilities and equipment, we have also purchased a spare paramedic rescue truck, ensuring that our fleet remains reliable and ready to respond to emergencies at a moment's notice. Last year, our fire department underwent a comprehensive OSHA inspection of all buildings, operations, procedures, and policies. And while our operations, procedures, and our policies are in order, this is where the historic neglect and the age of our buildings is concerning. We have to make improvements to our headquarters and their living quarters, ensuring that our firefighters have a comfortable and conducive environment to rest and recharge between calls. Training and professional development remain a top priority for our fire department. In 2023, we conducted a Firefighter One training program for our volunteer firefighters and saw 2 battalion chiefs complete their Fire Officer 3 certification, further enhancing our leadership, our capabilities within the department. I am also happy to share that firefighter paramedic Jonathan Mustachi was recognized by the Center for EMS Excellence as their Paramedic of the Year. This prestigious accolade is a testament to Jonathan's commendable service and dedication to the residents of East Haven. We've invested in innovative equipment such as the FAST board for firefighter rescue, ensuring that our personnel are equipped with the tools and training necessary to respond effectively to a wide range of emergency conditions. Participation in these exercises, such as the TWE Triennial Air Disaster Exercise, demonstrates our commitment to preparedness and collaboration with regional partners in emergency response. And lastly, our efforts to combat the opioid crisis have resulted in the administration of 51 doses of Narcan, underscoring our commitment to saving lives and addressing the pressing public health challenges facing our community. I'm incredibly proud of the accomplishments of our police and fire departments over the past year, and will always lend my support to our first responders and their families. Our recreation department. Our East Haven Recreation Department has been at the forefront of fostering community engagement and promoting healthy lifestyles and providing enriching experiences for residents of all ages. With recreation offices now located at the refurbished Hayes School, our staff has a professional location to manage our thriving department. Hayes not only serves as the hub of our department, but also provides space to launch and grow several new programs aimed at catering to the needs of our community. We have revamped its kitchen facilities and introduced cooking classes, empowering individuals to learn new skills and embrace healthier eating habits. Additionally, we partnered with the YMCA, which is the gold standard for strengthening individuals and communities across the country, to run a top-of-the-line summer camp program. ARPA funding is being used for new pickleball courts and tennis courts in a brand-new complex. ARPA funds are also being used to install an all-inclusive playground and designed to provide a barrier-free environment where children of all abilities can play and thrive. I want to be clear that ARPA funds are federal grants and being used for what they were designed for. Throughout the year, our recreation department organizes events aimed at bringing joy and excitement to our community. Many of these events have become cherished traditions that bring us together. In addition of our ice and roller skating rink, this has been a resounding success in drawing in crowds for community events and birthday parties and corporate team building activities. As we expected, the rink has quickly become the focal point of recreation and entertainment in East Haven, offering programs and activities for individuals of all ages. From season festivities to educational workshops, our goal is to consistently enhance the quality of life for every resident through accessible and engaging recreational opportunities. Our tax department, under our tax collector, Shana Akampora, our current tax collection rate stands impressively at 96.36%. This achievement is a result of concerted efforts to keep our taxpayers informed and engaged. We've utilized various channels, including the East Haven Courier and our website, to ensure that everyone is aware of their tax obligations. Furthermore, we've extended our office hours during peak collection periods to better accommodate our residents' needs. Looking ahead, we are investing in technology to further enhance our efficiency by introducing a check scanner to our department so we can aim to streamline our deposit process and reduce potential delays. This modernization effort will also bolster our security measures, mitigating the risk of check fraud. Additionally, I want to highlight a less publicized but equally important aspect of our operations. We have engaged state marshals and attorneys to assist with extreme delinquent accounts, and their efforts have yielded significant results. In the past year alone, they've helped us collect nearly $725,000 in overdue taxes. This underscores our commitment to fiscal responsibility. I want to express my gratitude to the entire tax department for their hard work and dedication. Our IT department, our journey towards modernization and technological advancement continues to unfold, guided by a vision of efficiency, security, and progress. When we took office in 2019, there was no IT department at all. It was IT was unsecure and so far behind any acceptable standard that departments could not even communicate with one another electronically and even lacked the ability to transfer phone calls. The many strides made by our information technology department has been required for our town to finally embracing the digital age, and we recognize the pivotal role technology plays in shaping our future. But most importantly, making it easier for our taxpayers and stakeholders to access the service that we need in an orderly and efficient manner. The recent modernization initiative, which has seen updates across town buildings, reflects our dedication to progress. And we are now better equipped than ever to internally manage and maintain the majority of our day-to-day operations. We have enhanced our overall IT security posture, fortify our network against potential threats while simplifying and securing user access. As we look ahead, I'm confident that our IT department will stabilize in the next few years regarding its funding amounts per line item. I want to thank you, Tina Headley, for your dedication and continued effort in this department. I feel my throat starting to go, so please bear with me. The animal control. I want to share some remarkable achievements and initiatives in our animal control department. So one of our most significant accomplishments is the establishment of a robust partnership with the town of North Branford. This collaboration not only strengthens our ability to serve our neighboring community, but also exemplifies the spirit of unity and cooperation that defines our region. Our partnership with North Branford was an opportunity to think outside the box, and it benefits both communities. Through this, East Haven secures a consistent revenue stream that in turn also provides neighboring towns a vital service. Emily Higgins and Michelle Benavengda spearheaded this relationship. This new revenue also brings new hires to our ACO team as to meet the demand. As we look to the future, we will continue to improve our facilities and our infrastructures. Plans for a new air conditioning system, another one of those state unfunded mandates that the town has to pay for. Ensuring that our facility provides a safe and comfortable environment for both our staff and our four-legged friends. On a side note, I feel like I can't talk about our animal control team without mentioning the youngest and cutest member of our fire department, Riggs. I love him when he comes visits me in my office. Except when he has to go to the bathroom. Our town clerk's office. Over the past fiscal year, our town clerk's office has undergone significant developments aimed at enhancing service delivery to our residents. Lisa Balter and her team have continuously demonstrated a commitment to excellence in serving our residents. The town clerk's office has successfully secured Connecticut State Library municipal grants through the Historic Document Preservation Program, enabling us to upgrade outdated cabinetry for the proper storage of essential documents. The clerk's office has also made significant strides in modernizing its operations. The index books have been meticulously updated, enhancing accessibility and convenience for our residents. Our building department. In 2023, our dedicated team issued a remarkable 1,265 building permits, and that's representing a construction value of over $29 million. Alongside these permits, we conducted a total of 1,430 inspections, ensuring compliance with safety regulations and standards. These numbers underscore the growth of our community, with numerous construction projects contributing to our town's development. Moreover, the fees that are generated from these permits amount to nearly $500,000. One of the most notable advancements in our building department has been the full implementation of online permitting and payment system. This transition marks a significant step forward in streamlining our processes. It also enables around-the-clock access, allowing individuals to submit applications and payments at their convenience and without being constrained by office hours. By leveraging the advantages of both in-person and online channels, we're better equipped to serve the needs of our community and facilitate responsible development and the growth of East Haven. As we move forward, we will continue to explore ways to enhance and refine our processes, leveraging technology and feedback to further improve the experience for all. Planning and zoning. Turning our attention to the vital, to the vital work of our planning and zoning department, I am pleased to report significant progress and achievements in this critical area of town governance. Thanks to the diligence and dedication of our staff, we have achieved results in addressing blight issues in a timely manner and whenever possible. By swiftly addressing these concerns, we are not only improving the aesthetics of our town, but also enhancing the overall quality of life for our residents. This year, the Planning and Zoning Department will be implementing enhancements to synchronize the zoning map with the assessor's data. This upgrade will streamline processes, improve accuracy, and make valuable information more accessible to the public. Our library. I am so pleased to share significant achievements and highlights from Hageman Memorial Library. Last year marked a period of transformation for our library, starting with the completion of a new roof that was made possible through funding from the town, private donors, and a Connecticut State Library construction grant. Under the new leadership of Director Sarah Mallory, the library underwent internal enhancements aimed at bolstering efficiency and community service. Partners were forged in key community entities such as the East Haven Senior Center, Youth Center, Adult Education, Chamber of Commerce, Trolley Museum. And the library continues to provide invaluable resources to our community. In last fiscal year, we circulated over 64,000 items, representing a significant savings to residents. Our technology services saw increased usage with over 7,000 computer sessions and 65,000 Wi-Fi sessions, alongside personalized tech help sessions. Furthermore, in partnership with AARP, we provided free tax preparation assistance, filing 294 tax returns, an essential service benefit in our community. In total, this number blows me away, but in total, the library facilitated over 155,000 service interactions, reaffirming our community to serving East Haven properly. That is unbelievable. Senior Center. I am thrilled to share some exciting updates and accomplishments from our Senior Center. The East Haven Senior Center now boasts over 255 active members. 256 when Lou Pacelli leaves here, he will be joining. marking our highest membership count ever. And our ongoing commitment to promoting health and wellness among our seniors, I am pleased to announce the addition of 2 new exercise classes, Chai Yoga and Movement to Music. I'd like to see you do that, Lou. These classes, alongside our existing offerings, bring the total to 8 different options, available monthly, catering to a diverse range of interests and fitness levels. Our monthly Lunch and Learn educational sessions continue to provide a valuable insight and information on a variety of senior-focused topics. I am also thrilled to share that our Senior Center has been awarded a $75,000 grant from the Connecticut State Unit of Aging. This funding will be instrumental in facility improvements and enhancing our programming, ensuring that we continue to provide the highest quality of services and amenities to our cherished senior community. In addition to this grant, I am pleased to announce that through a grant from the Connecticut Department of Transportation, and after many delays, we will finally be receiving a second bus dedicated to transporting town seniors to medical appointments. Social services. Our social services department has processed over 425 state of Connecticut rental rebate applications. This diligent effort has resulted in East Haven residents receiving over $250,000 worth of rent rebate checks, providing much needed relief to individuals and families facing housing challenges. Furthermore, our commitment to supporting energy needs has been steadfast. Our department has processed over 400 state of Connecticut energy assistance applications, resulting in East Haven residents receiving over $500,000 in oil, propane, gas, and electric credits. In addition to housing and energy assistance, we've also prioritized access to fresh and nutritious food for our community. Our department has distributed over 125 farmer market vouchers to eligible town residents that are totaling over $4,000 in fresh fruits and vegetables. Our team will continue to strive for excellence in meeting the needs of our residents. Youth Services. East Haven Youth Services' mission is the enrichment of our youth's lives through education and fun. We strive to provide a nurturing environment where our young residents can thrive and grow into strong, open-minded thinkers and leaders. I am thrilled to announce the successful launch of our new teen center that's located at Hayes School. This center serves as a safe haven for where teenagers can gather and socialize and engage in a variety of activities. And moreover, we recognize the importance of collaboration in achieving our goals. That is why we have fostered partnerships with numerous groups and organizations. These collaborations enable us to broaden our reach and provide a very comprehensive array of resources and support to our youth. We are excited to announce our partnership that's with a committee at East Haven High School to implement the Yellow Jacket Mentoring Program. Through this initiative, we aim to provide mentorship and supply today's teens and future generations, empowering them to reach their full potential and become leaders in our community and beyond. Public Works. This dedicated team has worked tirelessly to enhance our infrastructure and to beautify our parks and ensure the safety and well-being of our community. In addition to paving, our Public Works Department continues to focus on crucial drainage work across various areas. These actions have significantly contributed to mitigating flooding risk and improving water management in our community. Furthermore, we have replaced and repaired many catch basins throughout the town. Under our MS4 program, we have diligently cleaned out catch basins throughout East Haven and demonstrating our commitment to environmental stewardship and compliance with regulations. And notably, we have installed new curbing on the island on Russell Avenue and adorned it with river rock, adding to the charm and functionality of our streetscape. In the realm of tree maintenance, our dedicated tree crew has conducted extensive cutting and stump removal throughout the town. These efforts not only contribute to the aesthetic appeal of our community, but also ensure the safety of our residents. Turning our attention to our parks and recreational facilities, I am pleased to announce several improvements that were made by our Public Works Department. The basketball courts at Michael Street Park and Warwick Street Park, along with the repair of the walking track behind the ice rink. And furthermore, our commitment to providing exceptional recreational amenities is exemplified by the new playground improvements at Memorial Field, Michael Street Park, Warwick Street Park, Massachusetts Avenue Park, Hayes School, Gillis Field, and at our town beach. Public Works continues its maintenance improvements to enhance the functionality and presentation of our public buildings. From painting the interiors of the police department, library, Hayes School, rec department, and public service buildings, to installing new lighting and fans at Hayes Rec Department, our efforts are aimed at creating comfortable and efficient spaces for our community members. I appreciate the dedication and hard work of our Public Works Department. Our Board of Education, let me be clear, my administration recognizes the pivotal role our school district plays in shaping the future of our children. Over the past 3 years alone, our town has allocated over $1 million to the Board of Education. This substantial investment proves our commitment into providing our children with the resources they need to succeed. However, it also necessitates responsible use of taxpayer funds. I urge our Board of Education to make sure that the teachers have the assets they need, that money should be spent on student development and support, and we need to escape from spending valuable funds on administrators and earmark the hard-earned dollars in areas and on programs that directly impact our students. And my commitment to our students and teachers is unprecedented. Let me emphasize that while we stand firm in our support for education, very few departments have received the amount of funding as our Board of Education, and we owe it to our taxpayers, our children, and our community as a whole to ensure that every dollar is spent wisely and in the best interest of our future generations. Economic development. I would like to shed light on one of the most crucial aspects of our community's growth: economic development. It serves as the barometer for the overall health of our town and I am pleased to report that our efforts have yielded remarkable successes. National companies are casting their gaze upon our community and are finding us to be a community of choice. While local businesses continue to reaffirm their commitment to us, the likes of Starbucks and Chipotle are set to grace our Route 80 corridor. And with discussions underway for Starbucks to establish these locations. Additionally, we eagerly anticipate the arrival of the iconic business from Brantford by the sea to a location right across from our beloved town green. It's important to recognize that these companies don't simply choose a town on a whim. These companies conduct meticulous analysis, scrutinizing every detail and the leadership of a community. In the past, some of these companies may have overlooked our town, but through our concerted efforts, we have managed to change that narrative. Economic Development Director Michelle Benavegna and I have dedicated ourselves into providing these companies with the necessary information and customer service they deserve. It is with great pride that the facts tell us we are now a community of choice. Our finance department. Jim Keeley and our finance department stand as the cornerstone of our town's fiscal health, from managing accounts payable and receivables to handling our budgeting, investments, and insurance. This department ensures the efficient allocation and management of our financial resources. I am particularly proud to share that our town has consistently received the highest audit opinion, and that's known as an unmodified opinion during my tenure. This recognition underscores our dedication to financial transparency and accountability. Independent auditors have confirmed that our accounting practices exhibit no instances of non-compliance or questioned cost, or no instances of non-compliance or internal control deficiencies either. Furthermore, as I already indicated, our diligent financial management has led to a remarkable increase in our fund balance. When I took office, the fund balance was a modest $2.8 million. 4 years later, it grew to an impressive $8.3 million. This growth not only reflects our prudent fiscal policies, but has also resulted in an upgrade in our credit rating from an A negative to A stable and currently to A positive. The previous standard that is set by the state of Connecticut of maintaining a 5% fund balance has now risen to an 8% fund balance. And while we have made significant progress and are currently edging closer at 7.85%, we acknowledge that we need to meet this standard by the close of fiscal year 2024. Despite our continued efforts to budget prudently and maintain positive changes in our fund balance, we must acknowledge the challenges ahead. And with the expiration of ARPA funds by December 2024, we anticipate more modest improvements in the coming years. And nevertheless, I assure you that we remain vigilant to our financial responsibility and will continue to navigate these challenges with resilience, foresight, and leadership. In closing, I extend my gratitude to all of you who have joined us tonight. I wish to express my appreciation to our department heads and dedicated staff for their diligent efforts in shaping this budget. It's undeniable that we are fortunate to have the most exceptional finance director in the region. Jim Keeley's superb organizational skills are matched only by his pleasant demeanor and making him a true asset to our team. I also want to recognize the invaluable service that's rendered by the members of the Board of Finance. I hereby entrust the budget to the council. Best wishes and thanks to everyone involved. Thank you.
Let me just lower this so everybody could hear me, otherwise the microphone will be at my forehead. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Congratulations on another great State of the Town address. I'd just like to thank everybody for coming. Someone I forgot to thank before is the Board of Education for accommodating us. I know there's a little bit of an issue, but thank you so much. We appreciate it very much. May I ask for a motion to adjourn? And a second? All in favor? Aye. April 3rd starts the Town Council budget hearings at 6:30 at the Senior Center. I urge everybody to come, and the rest of the schedule is on the website. Thank you all very much. Good night.